Hello everybody, Chef Bravo here. I wanted to show you a quick snack idea that I think you're going to love. We're going to take some mango here, this case a Tulfo mango or a Manila mango, and we're going to make a rose out of it. So I hope you enjoy that. This is for my YouTube channel as well as for my newsletter subscribers from BravoPV.com. A great place to get some plant-based online cooking courses. So you'll need a fork, and you'll need a mango, of course, obviously. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the fork to go in between the pit. There's a pit in the mango that runs pretty much the whole length of the mango, but it's nice and thin. So what's going to happen is, if you can imagine my fingers being a fork, I'm going to take the pit and go right in between, so that the fork gives you a nice way to handle your mango. So I go in where the stem is, and I'm going to go right in the middle there. And suddenly I got a good handle here. And now from here, I'm going to go ahead and peel my mango. A couple ways of doing this. You take your paring knife and you slice all the way down to give you a nice smooth finish, just like so. Or you could also do it this way. Just get the knife in there a little bit and then peel back, which some people prefer doing. It doesn't give you quite as clean of a look, but for some people this is a much faster way of doing it. I don't prefer one or the other. I think they're both good methods, and it's just a matter of what you prefer. So now we have the whole mango here. One last little bit of skin there. All right, I'm gonna grab a napkin here and give myself something to hang on to. At this point, you can certainly eat the mango as is. You got a really nice ripe sweet mango. You just go ahead and enjoy it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the paring knife and I'm gonna make cuts into it. And as I cut, I'm going to push the flesh of the mango outwards, like so. So I'm basically doing one of these, spinning it around, and this is what gives me my rose effect here going on. But more importantly, it sort of opens up the mango in a way that you're like, oh, there's like little cavities in here now. And this is important. I grew up eating this kind of snack in Mexico City. In Mexico City, the street vendors will come with the mangoes all in their cart, and usually they have a pretty thick skewer which they insert into the mangoes. A lot of times it's the bigger Tommy Atkins, Hayden type mango. But for this, I like using the fork because you're at home, you're going to be able to reuse that fork, and the pit on these is much thinner than the other ones. I'm going to put this here for just a moment while I grab my next ingredient, which is some lime. And I'm going to sprinkle lime juice all over this guy. So now I get this sweet and sour kind of action going on. And inside of those quote-unquote mango petals are little pockets where more of that lime juice can go in. Afterwards, I'm going to spread a little bit of chili powder on here. Again, I grew up eating this kind of thing in Mexico City. The vendors will come and they'll have this sort of big bottles. One of them is the lime juice, the other one is the hot salsa. I don't like those so much because they're heavy sometimes on the sodium and the preservatives. So I just like a little bit of chili powder right on top. Sometimes I do this even with like crushed red pepper kind of a thing. And so now what I've done is I've combined the sweetness of a mango with the sour of the lime and the spicy of the chili powder, which in turn gives you a really nice, well-rounded flavor combination. So, I hope you give this a try. It is delicious. Most of you don't want to do as much chili powder as I put on here. I'm used to it. So just start out with a little bit and then you increase or decrease as you go along. Or maybe you just do the lime juice, you know, sweet and sour kind of action. But for a little extra layer of complexity, a little bit of chili powder, great. So I hope you enjoy this. Very simple snack. Kids love this, adults love this, and keep watching. I'm gonna come up with a whole bunch of videos for a YouTube channel. And again, if you subscribe to the newsletter at rabopv.com, you can sign up for my cooking courses and my newsletter, in which you'll get some of these videos. Thank you, guys.